What's up? What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel, the non-existent channel that I never do, but I feel like, today, why not? I'm bored. So what are we talking about? Talking about the poor man's Leica, the Minolta CLE. I'm reviewing this camera because, full disclosure, I'm about to sell it for a different camera, but this has been quite a blast to shoot with and to own the past 6 months. Why is it the poor man's Leica, you ask? Well, this camera is an M-mount camera, just like a Leica. This camera gives you the ability to shoot with Leica glass, which is the best in the game. Everybody knows that. It's just facts. For a fraction of the price. You can buy this bad boy for about $850 right now, if you want a nice one. You go all the way down to like $550 if you want like a kind of cheap one. You know, people fucking love the Leica because it's got the red dot and you're on a trendy influencer if you don't have the red dot. But everyone knows that you get image quality from the glass, not from the rangefinder itself. So yeah, right now I'm rocking the version 1 50mm summicron that pops out. This thing's pretty sick. Yeah, look at that here. Let's see if it focuses on it. Yeah, summicron. Oh man, my f-stop is so low. Let's see if we can get it to focus on the lens. There she is. Yeah, absolutely one of the most crispy lenses I've ever used. You're getting Leica quality for $1,300 all in. You know, it's about, I saw just today that there's a lens just like this going for about $575 on eBay. That was the cheapest one. There's some more expensive ones, of course, but that combined with this, 1,300 bucks all in, and you're getting crispy photos. Two schools of thought. You can get the Leica, get the trendiness, get the sleekness. It is nice. It does feel good in the hand. One of my boys has one, Lucas, shout out. And he takes fantastic photos. But, you know, everyone that buys a Leica just goes with that Voigtlander Color Scope R, lens. And I'll tell you what, that's not a Leica. It's not a Leica lens. You're not getting that Leica image quality. You're getting the trendiness, and it looks good hanging around your neck. But you're not getting that magic, that magia, the secret sauce that's in the Leica glass. So it depends what you want. But this affordable, great alternative. Now, rant over, what are the good parts about this camera? It's got a light meter, and a light meter that works well. I've been pretty much strictly shooting Aperture Priority on this thing. Which is like auto, set the aperture, the camera measures light and chooses the shutter speed for you, and it's fantastic. Works like 95% of the time. I really haven't missed that many shots due to the underexposure or overexposure factor of this camera. Really good job. I have, however, missed shots because the focus patch is not as good as a Leica. You are additionally paying for that Leica focus patch, which, in my opinion, is it worth the extra $2,300? Not for me, maybe for you. But yeah, I have misfocused a handful of times because the focus patch in suboptimal lighting conditions is not that good. What else is good about this camera? It's light, it's small. This camera's light and small. The frame lines for this thing are for 40mm. Minolta produced a couple weird focal lengths that aren't normal when they were making this camera. So it's like 40mm and like 75mm or 40 and 90. And so with the 50 on here, you're not actually getting the exact frame lines. You're getting the 40mm frame lines, which means that your image is actually just slightly punched in from what you're looking at. With that in mind, you can totally still get the same framing. You can frame up your photos just fine. I didn't have any issue with that. Never was looking through the photos afterwards and being like, fuck, I wish I had those frame lines. It's pretty easy to work around. Also, that 40mm focal length is dope. So you could pick up one of those lenses and slap it on this bad boy and have a really cool looking focal length that not a lot of other people are using if you're going for a unique look like that. What else is good? Let's see, it's got 1,000, shoots at 1/1000th of a shutter speed, so you can shoot in pretty broad daylight, not wide open, but you know, it is what it is. 1000 is pretty standard, pretty great. Another quirk, I heard that you're not supposed to keep these cameras wound overnight, so when you shoot a frame, and for me, the most pleasurable part of shooting film is cranking that bad boy afterwards and just getting that satisfaction, like that snick, you know, everyone, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that, oh, and then, yeah, it's just amazing. But you're not supposed to keep it wound. Apparently that wears out the spring a little bit and can lead to some issues down the line if you just keep your spring wound the whole time. So I started, initially I was keeping it wound, and then I started not doing it, and I would forget that it wasn't wound, and I'd take it out to take a shot, and I'd click and nothing would happen, and I, you know, would quickly wind, and I've missed a couple shots because of that, but that's just something though. This particular version has this dope little grip on here. And the grip is nice. It's really nice. Yeah, it has a really good little handle, and you can just hold it, one arm, bang. So that's cool. That's cool. Self-timer works great, and yeah, there's not really much to it. It's cool. It's heavy. It like feels good in the hand. It's not plasticky and cheap, and yeah, it's, you know, it's a rangefinder, so it's just meant to work. The battery has lasted me this whole time that I've had it, and yeah, it's just a sweet looking camera. Honestly, it's nice and small, fits in the backpack really well. Let's give it a little, let's see, come on baby, there it is. Yeah, just focus. Ooh, click. So yeah, I think that's it for me. Thanks for checking out the review. And, you know, wish you the best of luck if you pick up one of these, and, you know, you can join the exclusive club, the Poor Man Leica Club. And, you know, I hope to see you out there shooting this thing. Probably do another review next time I'm looking to sell some gear. So, cheers. Have a good one. Peace out.